Hi. Do you know anyone who has the same complaint from many days or months or maybe years? It's the same thing that every time goes on. Do you know anyone? Is it you? Or it could be someone you know of. What is it? Is it a problem? No, don't worry. It's not a problem. It is a pattern of thoughts, a pattern of beliefs, a pattern of behaviors, what we say, because this is called the subconscious mind, wherein with many repetitions you form a certain belief, a certain pattern of thought, and then throughout your life you follow them. It is not a problem, it is a pattern. But if you identify them at the right time, it is very easy to overcome all these issues. Okay? Because what happens with the pattern is there comes a suffering and there comes a misery. And with the same suffering and misery, the person continues the life without any change in them. Because after certain time, this repetition or this pattern feels very, very normal. If you go and ask that person, they say, I'm perfectly all right. This is the right way to live the life, even though they may be suffering. So, when you meet counselors, they may help you understand that it's a pattern where desperately you are trying to do something, but you are failing. And when you fail, you don't acknowledge these things. You try to escape the reality. Am I right? But this, if you are enjoying your suffering, this is not the life you have come here for. There is a reason why you are born, and identify those, because it may be your childhood, it may be your environment, it may be your genetic issue wherein you are having these patterns. But certainly breaking them is very much in your hands. When we were child, when we were in school, okay, it was not understood to us what is the issue. But since then we made ourselves mature, or now we are adults, or maybe one more important thing is like I am independent financially. Since then we try to take care of ourselves, and then onwards are these psychological things that are worrying you more. Don't you feel it? It was not in your childhood. That is why everyone loves the childhood. It was the parents' headache. They tried their best, to change you. But no matter what, some change, some don't. But since we have taken all the control in our hand, the mental pressure starts. Right? We think that we can take care of everything, but at the end, nothing seems to work. Now, in spite of being financially independent, there are so many things we try to do with money to feel good. Okay, that is a limited portion, or sometimes we feel it's fine going on, but again we come back to square one many of the times, which people don't agree with, but yes, they suffer within. These are the patterns. Okay, and money is not going to help it, but identifying your patterns, identifying your core beliefs, going towards the root is only going to help you. In spite of having so much money, in spite of having so much independence, freedom, and whatnot, still there is a lack we feel. What is that lack? We don't know, and we are not able to understand how to come out of it. See, there are just two to three things if you can understand it. The first thing is self love. If you can really understand who you are, and if you can love yourself, many things would change. Because with the current, what you can say, the obsession of social media, we are always or constantly looking around at our friends, our relatives, a professional, a personal, it may be any inspirational guru or anyone. We are always looking around, not within. And that is when we start to hate ourselves. Do you know a truth? There are so many people who love you. There are so many people who want to be like you. There are so many people who want to just spend time with you, but you are busy in looking around. Okay? The second important thing is having gratitude for the things that you already have in life. There are plenty of things that you have in life for which you have to be thankful. We are not bothered. So, understanding yourself and non comparison with others, this is really going to help you a lot. And why I'm telling you these things is because this is very, very essential to have the happy mind within you. Yes, the happy mind is there, it's not activated. And this is called mental wellness. This is called the mental health. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of questions. Immediately, you just tell me whether you agree with this, whether you have thought about it or no. Okay, question one. What is mental health? कभी सुना है ऐकलंय कधी मेंटल हेल्थ म्हणजे काय okay what is it when you go up when you go down can you identify for someone else answer this question the next question is do you know how thoughts are formed from where do you get these thoughts so many thoughts scientists say more than 50-60,000 in a day कहाँ से आते हैं from where are these thoughts coming up अनरिलेटेबल थॉट्स ना कभी कभी अपने जो पैटर्न है उसी के आजू बाजू के ही थॉट्स कहाँ से आ रहे हैं how are they coming randomly no there is a pattern there is a reason okay how are the emotions formed इमोशंस गुस्सा है प्यार है डिप्रेशन है मोटिवेशन है फ्रस्ट्रेशन है रिलैक्सेशन है कहाँ से आ रही है इमोशंस हाउ द इमोशंस चेंज नाउ आई एम हैप्पी टुमारो आई एम सैड अगेन देयर इज समथिंग गोइंग ऑन देन अगेन आई एम हैप्पी व्हाई डू दिस चेंज हाउ कम द इमोशंस चेंज हैव यू एवर वंडर्ड कभी कभी एक ही इमोशन लेके बैठ जाते हैं जैसे कि वही जिंदगी है नो द इमोशंस चेंज कहाँ से आते हैं have you heard about stress and anxiety ये सब तो बहुत अभी सुन रहे स्ट्रेस व्हाट इज एंजाइटी कभी रिसर्च किया है कभी कुछ पढ़ा है इसके बारे में व्हाट इज इट हाउ कैन यू ओवरकम इट हाउ कैन यू स्टॉप इट क्या होता है क्यों होता है रादर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस नेक्स्ट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट डू यू नो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय फॉरगिवनेस कभी किया है किसी को माफ केले का कधी कोणाला छोड़ दिया छोड़ दो भूल जाओ इट्स ओके forgiveness plays a very important role in life okay forgiveness and then important do you really think that positive thinking helps in life पॉजिटिव थिंक करने से फर्क पड़ता है करते हो आप कब करते हो कितना करते हो कितने बार करते हो और क्या होता है उसके बाद and finally the very important question it's a psychologist questions I would say do you know what is cognitive behavioral therapy जो लोग थोड़ा साइकोलॉजी के रिलेटेड है उनको पता होगा व्हाट इज कॉग्निटिव बिहेवियरल थेरेपी इट इज अ थेरेपी वेयर ऑल द डाउट्स आर क्लियर you go with your beliefs and then you dispute them to come to a conclusion that yes even you can be wrong your beliefs should be altered wherever necessary हर बार मैं ही सही मेरे बिलीव सही द माई पैटर्न इज ओनली करेक्ट नो दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क आउट and this is where the happy mind workshop comes into picture इंटेंशनली वी प्लान सच प्रोग्राम्स wherein आज के समाज में ये सब चीज़ों का अवेयरनेस 100% चाहिए because you see every time there's a tension there is time there's a stress we don't know where the thoughts are coming on we don't know ये emotion कहाँ से आ रहा है we are just suddenly we are depressed and we don't know how to come back तो इसकी जानकारी अगर आपको है ऐसा कोई कोर्स अगर आपने ज्वाइन किया है कभी भी तो आपको पता होगा कि नाउ यू नो सम थिंग्स यस आई नो ये ऐसा क्यों होता है तो डेफिनेटली दिस इज अ मेंटल हेल्थ एंड वेलनेस वर्कशॉप जिसके बारे में मैं बात कर रहा हूँ ये सब जो अभी चीज़ें मैंने बताई आपको ये सब आपको यहाँ पे सीखने मिलने वाली है एवरी संडे इट्स गोइंग टू बी फॉर 4 months be a part of it and learn this for life first of all this is for yourself secondly it is for your spouse then it is for your children then it could be your parents your in-laws then it could be for your friends wherein आप हेल्प कर सकते हो किसी को यस रियली यू कैन बी अ हीलर you can treat others and then it could be at your personal space or a professional space जहाँ पे आप जाके लोगों को संभाल सकते हो समझ सकते हो और खुद का पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल ग्रोथ भी अच्छा कर सकते हो दिस इज वाई these थिंग्स आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट okay now if I ask you do you know your brain or you have no brain or do you know your life or you have no life funny but this is very very true. See, all these things are being decoded in the workshops. Okay, because why we have taken birth, it's not just to enjoy the materialistic world, but there is a spiritual reason and there's a spiritual process in identifying your purpose of life. That is when you will understand why that self love, moving towards your karma, moving towards your purpose, is very, very important. And people who are focused, they are very happy. They are rather stable, I would say, meditative. ऐसा नहीं कि उनको नेगेटिव थॉट्स नहीं आते, बट दे नो हाउ टू बैलेंस, they know the right way to live life. So let's make every Sunday a day of transformation and growth, because this workshop is going to be only on Sundays, morning 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. 2.5 hours of intense training on mental wellness, emotional development, building resilience, building psychological growth, getting more confidence and clarity. बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, because the best version of you is in process. Identify the best of yourself and live a wonderful, a healthy life. The workshop begins on 9th November, Sunday, morning at 7 o'clock. It's a 4-month program, around 18 Sundays, and more than 70 hours of training for mental health and wellness. Note down the number to register for this program. It's 9916835550. You can also reach our help desk by dialing 63600 84286. Please pass on and see you on the day of the workshop. Thank you.